If you're looking to source really good quality materials for your projects, i.e. hardwoods, and you don't want to be making things out of pallets and pine, then I'm going to show you what I've got and how I've managed to acquire it. So we'll start off with Facebook Marketplace. Now all of this solid oak flooring, there's 45 square meters of it here, that came from Facebook Marketplace. This old rubber wood table came from Facebook Marketplace as well. So I would get this and I would machine it up into planks and I'd turn it into something completely different. Facebook Marketplace is a really good way of getting materials because people just want things out of the way, and you know, you can either get them completely free or for a very small amount of money. So that's a really good source. The next one, we're going to go up a tier onto this. There's a lot of old garden furniture, window and door frames. So window and door frames are a really good source of material because they're typically made out of hardwoods. And if you find someone who installs windows and doors for a living and you speak to them and say, what do you do with your old windows and doors that you take out that are wood? Oh, we just chuck them in a skip. So there's a foot in the door there. You can speak to them and say, look, I like to recycle and reclaim materials, so you know, would you be willing to let me have your old windows and doors? They do take a little bit of machining up to get nice square stock out of, but that's absolutely fine. You know, typically you'll get them for free. So let's go up another tier. So this part here is a solid oak wardrobe, and it was absolutely massive, and it was at a farmer's burn pile. Now farmers don't care what they throw onto their fire piles. You know, I've had ridiculous amounts of materials, i.e. all of this here, which was part of the roof beams of an old conservatory. That's all made out of util, and I had about 30 linear meters of it, and that was just chucked on a pile. They really didn't care what they were throwing away. So if you go to a farm and you say to them, look, I like to, you know, make stuff out of wood and use recycled materials, is there any chance I can look on your burn pile? Quite often they'll say yes, help yourself. Like I say, they don't care what they burn, so you might find really good materials from it. Let's go up a notch again. So these great big slabs here are Iroko, and they came from a pub that was being renovated down the road. Now pubs are an absolute gold mine when it comes to it because everything in there is made out of really good quality hardwoods. So these Iroko slabs, you know, the bottom one here is 3 meters long and it's 45 centimeters wide, or 18 inches or so wide. You know, so that's a really good source. So you get old doors, tables, chairs and countertops from pubs. And as you can see, all of these materials, there's a ridiculous amount of them, I've managed to salvage them and prevent them from being thrown away or burnt. So I hope this helps, and I hope that you can continue recycling, reclaiming and reusing and be sustainable.